What is going on, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of our Farming Simulator 22 Landowner RP. And speaking of our Landowner RP, where are we if you have not watched up to this point? Well, I'll give you the quick rundown. Essentially, we bought this plot of land, we cleared it out, we kind of made a parking area, we mowed around it, we cleared around it, we cleared out some of the underbrush, cut down a couple of trees, then we got a shed, aka my tiny house, to live in temporarily. And then we built this enormous, basically like, it's essentially just a giant carport, but basically what it is it's a structure to protect some of our vehicles. And then, for fun, we picked up this 6.0 powered drag truck, and then we've also got this Bobcat right here. It's currently running a Tree Be Gone Mini, and we've also got our zero-turn lawnmower. Now, see, this was going to be our main work truck. It's a little dirty right now. It's got a trailer behind it. No worries there. But, you know, I was going to look into, like, clearing a spot for the house, like the actual big house. But, the dealership just gave me a call, and they informed me that they've got something super spicy in stock. So I'm kind of thinking about trading the 6.0 drag truck back in. I know we haven't had it long, and we've literally had it for, like, what, you know, like a few days, and now we're already trading it back in. But here's the thing, you know, we're still gonna have the good old four-door 6.0 over here. This one is, again, this is our workhorse. This is our original workhorse pickup truck, so not to worry about that thing. That thing is not going anywhere. Still got to figure out what's going on with this front bumper here, but we're going to sort that out soon. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to get in the modified single cab 6.0, drive on down to the dealership, and I'm going to show you guys what they called me about, because it is freaking gnarly, and I think it's really going to amp up the level of work that we'll be able to get done with a work truck in general. So let's go ahead and hop on in, and now we got to go ahead and fire it up. A lot of you guys in the comments were reminding me to turn manual stop-start on, and I am sure glad I did. All right, let's go ahead and head on out. I do love this truck, though. I'm sad to see it go, but I'm really excited for what's gonna be getting driven back in its place. And while we're down there, we might as well pick up a gooseneck as well, because that should give y'all a little bit of a hint of what we're about to pick up, because it's not, I mean, it is a pickup truck, but it's not your standard run-of-the-mill pickup truck. It's a lot more than that. In fact, it's a little bit more it's kind of like knocking on the door of commercial vehicle status. I mean, most of these, unless they're like basically, you know, like an RV. Well, I say RV, I don't mean like a camper RV, but just a recreational use vehicle in general. Most of these are not recreational use. There are a few of them, but most of them are used essentially in commercial situations. So that should be another little kind of tip as to what we're about to pick up. Wow, there's like nobody walking across the street today. All right, that kind of makes this drive a little bit less stop and go. So that's fine. Let's turn on in. Now, let me go on ahead and park over here. We'll shut this thing down. We'll walk inside the dealership, and I'll show you guys why they called me down here, because I think once you guys see it, y'all are going to understand 100%. So let's go ahead and hop on out. Well, wait a minute. Shut it down, and then hop on out and walk on over to the dealership. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna break the RP for just a second here, because there's something that I really want to tell y'all. And I spent so much time going through the entire vehicle dealership, and I could not find the truck that I was going to buy. And then I backed out of the game, I made sure it was installed properly, I made sure it was enabled, all that stuff, went back through, looked again, wasn't there. And so I tested a bunch of other things, and eventually I found it, but not where you might think. So I went to the trailer section, down to miscellaneous trailers, and then all the way over to the right, well, maybe not all the way over to the right, but here it is, in miscellaneous trailers. Yes, the vehicle that we are going to be checking out and picking up for the farm today, or rather the land, the property, is a 2017 Chevy Silverado 4500HD. But Why it's been sorted into miscellaneous trailers is beyond me, and it took me forever to find it because of it. Now, the weirder thing, though, is that, say if you click on this, right, it says this trailer can be used to transport your pallets. But if you click on this, it says driving a car, or in this case a pickup truck, allows you to quickly travel from A to B. So the game knows that it's supposed to be in cars, but instead put it in miscellaneous trailers. Weird thing. I know that weird things happen with mods sometimes, but literally that's just one of the weirder ones that I've seen happen in FS22. Anyway, back into the RP. So let's go ahead and take a look at this 2017 Silverado 4500HD for the first time. And as you can see, whoa! So it actually spawns in as a chassis cab. That's actually really neat. So you get to start from the ground up and option this thing out. That is wild. So configuration, you've got basically chassis, you've got flatbed, you've got dually bed, and then it goes back to the chassis. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to option ours with the dually bed, but that doesn't mean that we may not go back and option it some other way in the future. So let's see. We've now got, let's see, a standard tune. We've also got a, whoa, let's see. We've got a DSP-5 switch, which that adds another $5,500 to the price. But essentially, if you don't know what that does in a DURAMAX powered truck, is it gives you essentially 5 different power levels or 5 different selectable tunes that you can have within your truck. And that's actually sick that they offer it on this thing. Now, wheel setup wise, we got standard dually. We also got standard dually off-road, which looks really good. And then heavy standard dually, which is a little bit more of like a hauling setup. And then let's see what else we have. We have heavy off-road dually, standard steel dually, and then the list repeats. So let's see. I think we're going to run heavy off-road dually. That looks amazing. Bumper, we've got stock, we've got ranch hand, which to me, it goes a little bit too far down. I'm not really feeling that, so we're going to go with the stock bumper. Main color, I really don't want to change it. That custom red looks incredible. I mean, blaze orange looks okay. Nitro blue looks good, but dude, oh my god. I am really liking that deep red. They call it custom red, but like, oh, the deep red looks so good. Now, design color, let's see. Is that going to be like bumpers and stuff? Yeah, so that's going to be like the rest of the bumpers on the truck. How about we do a kind of like a, you know, like a battleship gray kind of setup? That looks good. I'm not totally sure about it. Well, I'll do it. I'll go for it. Wheel color, I'm going to leave it alone. And then license plate, let's see. License plate type 1, type 2. Do we have to have it? I mean, let's see. Back, I guess that's like, well, front and back only, no plate. Okay, so let's see. I think no plate looks a little bit better. Well, actually, no. We're going to do back only. And then we will do T, C, and then, oh, actually, we might be able to do... Oh, we're not going to be able to do the whole thing. That's fine. So, if we... how are we going to actually do this? So, let's see. What about Tomcat 970? That's fine. All right, we'll go ahead and set that, and that should be... Yeah, well, it's actually slightly offset, which looks weird. But I'm not going to spend my time messing with the license plate. There's no reason for me to spend my time on that. But $60,250 later, and this 2017 Silverado 4500HD is now ours. And all we need to do now is complete the trade-in process by bringing the good old 6.0 drag truck over to the dealership bay door and basically saying goodbye to it. So let's bring you on over there. And while it is a little sad to say goodbye to this truck, I'm pretty sure I'm not really going to be regretting my decision once I get into the 4500 and fire it up. So let's see. I'm going to shut that truck down. All right, y'all. You ready? You can have it. Trade-in complete. Oh, boy. All right, now... Yeah, now we get... Oh, we were able to get, like, $32,800 back on that. So, we basically only spent, like, 28 grand after trade-in on this freaking Silverado 4500 HD. This is gonna be the new workhorse. It really, truly is. All right, y'all ready to fire this thing up for the first time? Let's do it. Dude! that subtle turbo spool sound right when you fire it up. Oh, you can't replace that. Whoa! The turbo in this thing sounds like a jet. Oh, crap. I just realized we forgot something. Why would we buy a truck like that if we didn't buy a gooseneck to go with it? Where's our gooseneck? There it is. Yeah, PJ flat deck 40-foot, my dude. Yup, we're not cutting any corners on this one. If we're buying a truck that capable, we're buying a 40-foot to go with it. All right, now, back in this thing, fire it back up again, and let's see. Can we put the... Yes, we can put the tailgate down. Oh, that's so sick. Back you in just a little bit more. What? Is it just unhappy because we didn't approach it, like, straight on? That was weird, because normally you can approach a little bit crooked as long as you're aligned properly, which I thought we were. Oh, there we go. All right, attach PJ flat deck 40-footer. And now, oh, dude. Once we get this whole setup back to the property, good God, this is going to be amazing. And you know what? I've just had a thought. You know, if we're out here, we've got our new workhorse rig, we've got our new 40-foot gooseneck, we might as well buy ourselves a tractor too. You know, like, why not? Why not? All right, how do we... Wait a minute. How do we unfold the trailer? Hold on. Okay, that's our height adjustment. We've got our fastening and unfastening of tension belts. Unfold, toggle map view. Wait a minute. Oh, we've got to switch to the trailer. Oh, I forgot how to do that. Oh, that was incorrect. Oh, boy. Oh, there we go. It's Y. Okay, perfect. So let's see. Unfold ramps. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, back to the truck and shut the truck down and hop out and go buy ourselves a tractor because, dude, we're wasting a trip if we go back to our land without something on that 40-foot gooseneck. We are so wasting a trip if we do that. All right, we're going to buy something that is going to help out a bunch around the property in general. I'm going to buy something enormous. And where do I... All right. I want a mower trailer that can destroy everything. I want something that can just eat whatever brush or bushes are in its way, essentially. So let's see. We need like a brush cutter set up. Something like... Will this do it? Something like this? Like a foldable brush cutter setup? I mean, I would think so. Maybe, possibly. What about this one? This is a little bit more, I mean, it might work. Tell you what, we'll try this. And then, in order to pull it, we will also be incredibly extra with that. And when I say incredibly extra, large tractor category incoming. Let's see. Oh, we've got so many wonderful options here. So many delightful options. And no, we're not going to use Big Bud to pull a brush cutter. Let's see. We'll grab... Oh, man, there's so many great, like, choices in here. We'll grab... Oh, I'm so back and forth. Dude, I can't even make up my mind. I legitimately can't even make up my mind. There's so many, like amazing, shiny choices here in this dealership. That's how they get you, right? I tell you what, we'll go with this Massey Ferguson MF7720S, and we'll option it out. Let's see. To the top option we can go with, and let's see, what kind of tires do we want? We'll go BKT, wide tires with weights, wide tires 2, wide tires weights 2, oh god. We'll just do that. Front loader attacher, no. We've got all the PTO stuff on the back, so we should be good there, and we should be able to hook up to that mower. And if we can't hook up to that mower, I will absolutely cry. All right, so fire this thing up. Dude, we really went a little overboard on this. We came down here to buy a truck, and we left many, many, many thousands of dollars later with a lot of equipment. All right, so we got it hooked up. That's a great sign. That is actually a wonderful sign. I am very happy about that. All right, now the 40-foot gooseneck will not go to waste at all. Oh, this is going to help so much. Oh, my God. Well, that's about as full as we're going to get this trailer. Okay, you want to talk about putting the setup to good use. I can't think of putting it to better use than that. All right, so fold those ramps up. Oh, my God. Will they fold all the way? Yes, they freaking will. Fasten belts. And now, let's get out of here. Dude, this thing's got so much torque, it doesn't even notice it's back there. Wow. I could not be happier with our purchase. This is amazing. This is going to take our ability at the land to a whole nother level. Look at that setup. My God, it's insane. It's so nuts. Dude, I am over the moon about this setup. Oh, sorry, sidewalk. Whoa. Game was freaking out just then. No idea why. Let me get past that crosswalk before that dude decides, hey, I need to cross right in front of this entire rig. It definitely, like, you can feel that the weight is back there, but this thing is not struggling. It is not struggling one bit. Oh, God. Game was... Oh, my jeez. Why did you do that? Where did you learn to drive? Farming Simulator driving school, apparently. Sheesh. Dude, this thing will roll 75 miles an hour with this trailer setup and the tractor and the mower behind it. That is gnarly. All right, we're going to swing a little bit wide. We do have a 40-footer behind us. Let's swing a little bit wide into the driveway. Missed the sign by a mile. Not bad at all. Using all that torque coming up the driveway. And now it's time to unload. Yo. Oh, wow. That is a setup and a half right there. I cannot think of a setup that I would be happier having than that right there. That is like, oh, I am so happy with that setup. All right, so let's undo the, not what I wanted to do, undo the, oh my God, undo the tension belts, and then undo the ramps, and then we'll go ahead and make sure the truck is all shut down and ready to go. And now, we're going to get you off the trailer, and then, in our next episode, we're going to see what this thing can do in terms of clearing. Let's back you on down. That trailer could be a bit finicky. Yeah, it kind of wobbled off the edge there. Don't worry about that, though. It's fine. It's going to be A-okay. So we're just going to pull this thing directly in. We're not going to worry about exactly where we're going to park it just yet, but later on, we're going to get to working with it. So that's going to chill right there. And I am fairly certain that the rest of the land clearing and the mowing is going to go by pretty dang quickly. And not only that, but it really doesn't matter what we have to haul at this point because, well, we're going to be able to knock it out of the park real quick with our new 4500. And I know that that may have, like, you know, we may have kind of deviated from the whole, like, you know, building the house process, but I think it was worth it. Let me know in the comment section if you think it was worth it too. But that is going to conclude this episode of our Farming Simulator 22 RP series. And if you guys enjoyed or are enjoying this series, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time.